the GTR, and I'm going to try to at least try to finish it by tomorrow. But where I left off, I got the little, I guess, I don't know what they're called, but little silver things on either side of the vehicle here. I got the clear parts on the front. They go in the bumper. I got the, I guess, turning signals on the side here, and on the red ones on the back. And I did get the little strip that goes on the bottom of the car on both sides. So basically good to go on that. One thing I had to do is I had to paint the inside of the clear part, and they do provide a mask template. So all I did is that's just a sticker, pull it off, line it up, put it on, and you're good to go. And I took Mr. Flat Black here, and I went ahead and sprayed it. And that's the only thing really I don't care for is they should have gave you a masking for the side window. They did for the back rear glass, but they didn't give it for the side. That's about the only drawback. No need to paint the middle here because it's just going to be right there and you won't see it. But anyway, that's painted, waiting for that to dry. And then I'll be ready to, once I pull the mask off, I'll be able to put the rear view mirror in, and then I got to put the little side mirrors on, and I'll be done with that. And then I can assemble it. But before I do that though, and once I get the side mirrors on, I'm going to shoot it all with Future, let it sit, I'm going to put it together, assemble it, and we will be done with the GTR. But we're getting really close, but I need to put Future on it because I need to finish a few decals on it. And it's just GTR, a couple places on the back, and maybe on the side. And that's pretty much it, but I got to go back in. And it's one thing I don't like about, well, you got sub-assembly instructions, you know. Tells you to put everything on, which is great, but it'll also tell you to put decals on, which I think should be the last step. But you know, sometimes you got to do it beforehand. But anyway, that's another subject at another time. But anyway, we get really close to finishing the GTR. The hearse, everything's assembled on it that I can. I haven't put the you know, as you can see, I haven't put the car together, but I did go in and just basically, since I'm painting black there, went ahead and just rough coat, finish out the cup, got the interior painted, and I got to go back over. You can see where I missed. It's not the final color, it's just going to be just a basic flat black, so I can get the real close to what the color is. And it's pretty much this, maybe a little lighter, you know, a little darker gray. And I'm going to kind of cheat on the interior here, but just it's going to be a little darker gray over the black here, and that's pretty much all I'm going to do to that. I really don't, there's not a whole lot of reference, and they were all kind of a little bit different here and there. But anyway, I'm going to make just a little bit, a hint of gray, if you will, and then I'll get that hopefully painted by tomorrow is what I'm planning on. And I started painting the engine, which you can see where I missed a few spots. But anyway, I'm going to finish continuing on painting the underside, and it'll just be black and have a little metallic gray for the muffler here. It's basically all I ever do, and a little dry brushing. That pretty much all the weathering underneath I will do on that. And then of course I need to paint the body, which we will get to that. But anyway, I'm trying to find a little more research so I can get real close to the color on the interior, which is again a little darker gray, and that's pretty much all. I think it's a 66 hearse roughly, and once I find a couple pictures, I'll just stick with the color. Like the curtains, they should be like black, but they also show some with, you know, gray, which I'll probably just go a dark gray just to give it a, not really a little bit of color, but just you know, it'll break the monotony of, you know, having, you know, solid black. So we're gonna have matte black and shiny black for the hull, but we'll get there once we get to that stage. But anyway, hearse is continuing on. The Pearson car. I went back in, and there's going to be just one little spot here, and I really couldn't sand it down anymore, but it's not really noticeable. Once I get a little future on here, it should work out. But anyway, I sprayed it yesterday, so I'm going to let it sit for one more day, and then I'm going to go ahead and tape off. Why is it sticking? I'm going to go ahead and tape off the back here, the top, and then it's got like a little design that goes right through here. And once I get that, and then masked off and everything, then I'll spray it white, and we'll be pretty close to finishing that too. So hopefully I can start masking tomorrow. And it's almost got a frog in my throat here. The Enterprise, I probably will not touch it this weekend at all, because I'm going to do my taxes, which I always do about the 1st of February, so that don't take too long. But I'm going to be going to this in the afternoon, which is Rielena's, and Rielena's is basically an indoor garage sale, and they have clothes and all that, but they also have toys and models. So I will be attending that, and that will take most of my afternoon, because I do spend a lot of money at the indoor garage sale for the toy side of Brad Hair Productions. But anyway, man, I swear I'm getting a frog in my throat. The Wing and On space capsule, I did finish. I did get excuse me, I took a base coat of not shiny black, but it's duplicolor metallic gray, and then I went in with Ace aluminum there, and it makes it really shiny. So we're good to go. A couple things I'm trying to do is I cut out some of the eyeballs here, which makes it. If you look at the pictures, they're kind of they're circles, but they're cut out, and they're kind of indented. And excuse me, and I'm just trying to basically get a base coat on here, and then once that gets the way I want it, and I'm going to do probably a little bit of weathering, because the thing sits outside, so it shows it clean in the pictures, but I assume it's got some weathering to it. And once that gets painted and dry, I'll shoot some future on it, because I got to put decals on it, and hopefully get it attached to the base. And the excuse me, the base here is just gravel with a little bit of wood glue mixed in, and then that's basically all the groundwork I'm doing on that. And then I'm going to add a little bit of the grass, which buying this Scenorama foliage and grasses was cheaper than buying an actual deal of grass. And I'll show everyone how I put on grass on little dioramas. My little technique of doing it, but anyway, we'll get to there. That's my game plan on that, and I gotta quit because I'm about to choke to death. But anyway, that's what I have got going on today. Getting ready to paint the Pearson car, trying to paint the Cadillac, and we are trying to finish up the GTR. So that's what I got going on today, so stay tuned for the next exciting episode.